So what's more important at this age, winning games or player development?
I would say both are equally as important. I think the player development is key and crucial from a coaching perspective. But I think that you want to win. Obviously, us as coaches want to win, but players. I remember when I played every single game, you went on and played. You wanted to win. So I think both are equally as important.
Would you rather have a technically brilliant player or a relentless, hard-working one?
I mean, it depends what level. However, if you do need both, especially if you want to make it as a professional, you absolutely need both. But if I was to lean towards one of them, it would be hard work, 100%. And by that I mean doing extra when you're not at training, being at training on time, putting the effort in when you can't be bothered. These traits are hard to coach because they come from inside the player. So I would lean towards that one more.
What do you think makes a great young footballer? Talent or mentality?
It's a very good question. I think I would say mentality, and by that what I mean is doing the extra when, just to follow on from my last answer, when you can't be bothered, can you get yourself up and out there to work on your skill set and your overall game. So I think the mentality aspect is key, especially when you want to try and go up the levels. Most of the time you go on the training pitch, you're fighting a psychological battle with yourself, so it's trying to master the mindset. So the mentality aspect is crucial and key. So I would say that one.
When you're picking a team, what do you prioritise first?
I would say we have to prioritise a lot of things. Who's been at training, the opposition aspect. If we know the opposition, depending on what formation they play, who has done well in the last game. So there's a lot of things that we need to take into account. And in this squad that we've got here, we've got 18 boys who can easily come into the starting 11. So it is difficult to prioritise aspects over other things. So it really just comes down to attitude, attendance at training, and how well we've done the previous week.
Do you think young players should specialise in one position or play multiple?
Categorically, they should play multiple positions for their own development, and any scout or coach at an academy level will prioritise a player who can play a multitude of positions. I think that is key for young players in their development, their overall game. So if they can, especially from an early age, can they try and get opportunities in different positions, because it will help their overall game and really make a difference to their game. And as they hopefully move up to academy football, that will stand them in good stead. So I think definitely playing a multitude of positions.
What do academy scouts actually look for?
So they look for so obviously they look for a lot of things. That's why scouts will never come and make a judgment call on the basis of one game. They'll come and watch a few games against different oppositions. Obviously the talent aspect is key. You've got to have the talent and the potential to get noticed in the first place. But what's more important is how are they when they're losing the game? Are they a leader on the pitch? Do they encourage their teammates? or do they have a negative effect on their teammates? Because football is a team game, so it's key that any player that wants to make it needs to integrate into a team, no problem. So certainly a lot of things they look for and consider. So yeah.
Why do some players plateau at the ages 14 to 16?
Many reasons. It's such a key and crucial age in a young player, his development, especially a young player who wants to progress into professional football. You've got to take into consideration they're at high school, their mates who might not be as focused and committed enough in terms of football. So do they lead them down the wrong path? Do they feel that they would rather go out with their mates and not stay committed to their craft? You've got the girlfriend aspect. Does their time and attention get taken off of football? It starts diverting to girls. Drink. I'm not saying that it's a massive problem, but it is certainly something that they need to think about. So many reasons why players at that age fall off the bandwagon. But that's why you always see players, and I've played with many players who haven't been as great. I've seen so many players not make it because of those reasons, and I've seen so many players make it who haven't been technically the greatest, but they have the work rate, the attitude and the determination to go on and make it. So don't think for 1 second that you could look at a 14, 15-year-old at the minute and you might think he's not up to scratch. But believe me, with the hard work, the work rate and the attitude, he will get that opportunity and he will take it because of that attitude. So yeah, that's a long answer.
And finally, what should players be doing outside of training to improve?
So I think outside of football, players to improve and get themselves to that next level really need to be doing extra, coming to training and hoping to improve on the back of training. Players will slowly get better over time, but can you increase that outside of training? So can you be going to sessions? Can you even going down the park with your pal and playing football? You can never have enough time with the ball at your feet. I think the nutrition aspect is key, especially at this age group. It's such a key age. Players will start putting on weight and getting bigger, so it's key what they put in their body is the right stuff. So all these wee things play a huge factor in getting to that next level, and it's key that they can try and really try and get a grip on it now before it becomes an issue further down the line.
Who's the fastest in the team?
Murray.
Who's the most skillful?
Rocco.
Who's the most underrated?
Saul.
Who's the strongest in the team?
Jacob.
Who's the biggest moaner?
Ronan.
Who thinks he's the best ladies man?
Ronan.
Who's the actual ladies man?
Reese.
And who's your best mate in the squad?
Probably Reese.
Go, score! Sudden death! Are you ready? Go! Go, score! Need pressure! Oh, great for us! Go then, boys! Go then, boys! Pass! Go then! They've got to stop them. Yes! One pass, one! Oh, yes!